Okay, gonna be doing a daily recap here. We did this morning. We went over the SPY with pointing out that we have a downtrend rate coming off the mid-August high. That came in. We had 1, 2, 3 days of it grinding against it, popped up above, got rejected. Next day we had the Fed minutes with the Powell remarks, which brought us down to the anchored VWAP, which is from what was that? Yeah, September. And then today was kind of let's see where we are, essentially where we working through, and we got the low. I'm not surprised, which was 368 something, right? Yeah, 360. Oh, high, yeah. So I'm not surprised with that. There's plenty of contacts in here to give us a little bit of support. Where we ended, I'm not really sure. If we go to the 1 minute chart, it's not too much of a story towards the end of the day. All right, so we hit the low basically. What was that? Yeah, not too long ago. So we're off the bottom, but man, that's just one hell of a just puke. Yikes. Be interesting. Let's go to the hourly. The hourly has been giving us a clearer picture basically since the sell-off, from our all-time high. So that might be it. Yep, that's where we're at right now. So that's what's in control. So, okay. Let's go back to the daily. And let's go to the XBI, see what we're doing here. XLV might be interesting to take a look at as well. Not too bad. Looks like the gene editing, that did okay. China's doing alright. Q's getting crushed again. Really trying to crush the Qs. Diamond's probably held up pretty decent. Yeah, did better than. Oh, that's not a good sign. I was hoping that was going to hold above that. Get above that. I was hoping this was going to stay and hold above this uptrend ray, but it does not look like it. So opened, got rejected off the 200-day, and then fell apart. It's too bad. So let's take a look at the portfolios. I wanted to go through. I took a look at a few of these. Some of the earnings from this morning. Some news. Wasn't expecting BridgeBio to have a huge day today. Yeah. Sorry, I'm taking a while to find the read through some of these. Regeneron. So good day. It's nice to see that they beat by $1.52 and then solid beat on 80 million there. It was a little bit of a mixture here though. Pixon's doing very great. Oh yeah, look at that. 40% over Q3 of last year. Eylea doing great. Solid work. Obviously the fact that we're down nearly 15% year over year, but that's, not really that big of a deal as long as Eylea and Dupixent are starting to Eylea's still recording some growth and Dupixent's really starting to accelerate. So what's going to happen if you have all that COVID sales starting to go away? It's fine. We'll deal with it. Moderna, starting to miss. That's what happens when you're a one-trick pony, basically. Yeah, so Eylea's killing it. Lantheus. Nice. Very nice. Pretty sure they had a rough day in terms of how the market... Right? Yeah. Market, really hurting this sucker. Not crazy volume, though. So, that's, again... I've got my eye on this sucker going down into like the four, if we can get around high 40s, low 50s. Just over 50, I'd consider it. But looks like we got, we're weakening up on the monthly RSI, daily RSI is still weakening up. So I think this needs to come back down. I don't think it's coming back down to the 20s where we had it, but maybe 46. That's a good spot. Be impatient. Let it come to us. Next. Especially since they're doing well. Oh yeah, she had a good day today too. Not worried about the year over year right now. PCRX. Okay. I'll have to look into this one. That's a solid miss on EPS, but revenue's up. But it should be. They bought Zilretta, so we should be getting some extra cash here. Veracyte's good one. I think that one had a... I think we were up in the 20s on Veracyte. 25. Let's see how that looks on the daily chart. That's a solid move. Long ways from her sell one, but I'm not worried. Kind of got a double bottom. Obviously, this is going to be the key. The higher the formation, so around 28. And even then, we'll probably have some issues trying to get over 30. But look at that RSI starting to rise up. So we got some bullish divergence on the monthly time frame, but then with the daily working as well. Looks like a solid setup. Looks good. I gotta keep an eye on Bicycle. I like the technology. Their initial data was like encouraging, but I just don't know if they're going down the right path right away. I don't know if it's something they should wait on, or I don't know. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. All right, Affimed, not earnings, but looks like they got a combo therapy going with who was it? Artiva. I don't know you. Develop commercialization combination therapy, treat blah blah blah. That's interesting. Huh. All right. I don't know if that's... I mean, it's good, but 22%. Well, I mean, that probably just shows... I mean, AFMD just got pummeled for, you know, some nonsense analyst gave it a price cut, and it's kind of like they're highlighting a bunch of stuff we already knew, and they weren't really like... Yeah, but anyway. So I'm not surprised we moved on. I mean, it's a good deal. This could work out to be something that would hopefully save AFM 13, but I don't know if it's worth the 22%. But we'll take it. Let's go to the next here. I don't think it. Yeah, actually, never mind. It ended up around 10%, didn't it? So. Yeah, ALKS is gonna. Ooh. I haven't pulled the trigger on these guys, but I might need to. This is more about like the pipeline, the technology, rather than the company, which, you know, it's hard to separate those two in an argument, but I think this is where they know what they're doing. They got a possibility to be worth something, but can they do it? It's a gene therapy company. If they have a rough time getting through commercialization and all that, it'd be interesting to see who was willing to pick them up. And these guys are kind of like my concern with Blue. I love Bluebird, the fact that they the products, what they got going, but I don't know if they're gonna get, or they're gonna really execute commercially, just because of if their health insurance companies are gonna really want to support, you know, $1 million price tags for these gene therapies and gene editing products and therapies. Okay. Okay. I want to actually. What is this? I want to. Yeah. This one I'm kind of not really sure what to think about that one yet. What was their response to that one? Because I've been waiting for a good time to add this in, Gamma. Not a horrendous reaction. Keep eye there. Amgen, Beast. I don't think I have to go over that one. Oh, Dr. Schrodinger. Revenue's up. So a little bit better on the bottom end, a little bit worse on the top. That's fine. 20-something% growth year. It's not crazy, but we'll take it. Especially because it's software, you know. These guys are doing great. We'll take it. Interesting. Let's see how these guys. Some slight little itty bitty growth. Good point. I saw that. Yeah, so these guys are back in play, in my opinion. I've been staying off for a while, but they can't ignore it. Beats, but not good beats. Because there looks like they're narrowing that EPS. They're lowering it, sorry. Slight bump year over year. I'll be interested in the first half of next year. That would be when I start to be a little concerned if we're not seeing an acceleration away from this like COVID slog that they're in. Some of my favorites are going to be back. I got Rigel coming back. I think I'm looking at Xeris again. How are these guys doing in terms of cash? They still got some. Some growth. A solid beat. We'll take it. It's just concerning how much these guys just chew through, though. At this point, I figured they'd be pretty damn close to profitability, but not really, apparently. Puma did great, right? Oh, yeah, this is what I want to see. Very nice. Collegium. So, you know, look at this. Dynavax, positive EPS, solid beat. Solid beat in terms of revenue. Dynavax. See, like, there's... Again, these are just street estimates, whatever. But, you know, a lot of these guys are outperforming, you know, internal guidance. So it's fine. Carafarm, how you guys doing? Ooh. Yeah, see? It's a beat, but not really. Not too good. Well, I shouldn't... I'll look into that. Might be something to look a little deeper into this. I apologize. I shouldn't just say, like, oh, that was bad. Revenue sometimes can be a little rough. Love it. I love it. This is one of my favorites because it got so it's so beat down, but these guys like they're starting to figure it out, and I mean a lot of people are just like, yeah, there's no way they're gonna outcompete Seagen, which that might be true. But that doesn't mean you can't have a piece of the pie. Like, that doesn't mean like you're gonna bring these guys. If they're, you know, positive EPS and some growth, come on. $196 million. Let's just take a look. What's the valuation on Puma right now? Positive EPS. Yeah, look at the market cap. Solid growth. Be interesting what they get. And they got the, was it Alisertib, sorry, from Takeda. I got cash and see what these guys are gonna. I mean, pause. If you have an pause. I've never seen that before. I didn't put that in there. Interesting. Sorry, now I'm going down. Cirrus. Come on, guys. You guys, just so close to getting to that positive EPS we want. Come on. Get into that green. But for me, back in play. Still making growth here, guys. 10% year over year. Getting pretty damn close. Maybe by Q4, maybe first half of next year, these guys are going to be crossing over. They might not be trading at a premium anytime soon, but the downside will be limited once these guys really cross over, because they're essentially, you know, best in class in a variety of ways. Okay, Nant Health. What's going on here? I mean, these guys, yeah, they're getting a bump in revenue. I gotta take a little closer on their, dig in and figure out why these guys are just constantly chewing through money. It's in healthcare tech. I know you need to spend money, but where's it all going? Love it. Veristem, I'm on the... Gotta keep an eye on these guys. Genmab. Gotta love it. How's Zyme look? I just saw that. It's going to be one of those tickers. I'm just going to watch it float away. It's getting back up there. Hitting our sell target. Just couldn't let it go. Wow, that's long term. So here we are, February of last year. Really close. Finished above it. PBYI, keep an eye out. We got a while before it's above my buy threshold. I was going to hold off, but It looks good. Anything under 3 here. See if we can get them moved to about 250, then I'd start really feeling bullish. Might have to pull the trigger on a larger buy. Gritstone, how you looking? This has been doing well since analysts realized that these guys have actually really good mRNA technology. Not antiquated stuff that is being funded by U.S. taxpayers. Oh yeah, Tandem, how you doing today? Not good at all, huh? I'm not pulling the trigger on that guy, but keeping an eye. What's with ACAD? They didn't have a great earnings, but not terrible. Alright, so ACAD's on the list. SRPT, these guys are frustrating because they should be good, but it's just the gene editing. These guys are just chewing through money. Oh, excuse me. It's getting late. I guess I'll have to look at these guys tomorrow, do some homework. Alright, I'm going to end it there. It's a long video, I apologize. But tomorrow, lots of bio boom tickers that are looking great. I gotta see what's going on here. I mean, I think that's just, I don't want to see what's just oversold, maybe some shorts covering. Zyme, I gotta keep an eye on. PBYI is probably one of my top for tomorrow. Rigel, she's back in play. Notice how this has been grinding up. Like, here we go. Here's all-time high. Everybody else has basically done the opposite, which is grind down. Meanwhile, Experience is grinding higher. Not frustrating at all. Not frustrating, well, not frustrating that it's going up, but just, they're doing, like, no one's talking about this. You got some people, oh yeah, we'll raise the price target to $9. It's like they're excluding the fact that this could be a massive, I mean, huge opportunity in cardiovascular risk reduction. But they're like pointing to what the current label is, which is, you know, cholesterol, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's important, but oh yeah, it looks like things are doing, they know what's coming. They know the data's coming in a few months here. Not even. They're raising their targets, but they're just, no one's being like, hey, you know, keep an eye on the stock, because if the data's good, watch out. Could be one of the most important cardiac drugs in a very long time. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. LNTH, it's another one. I mean, we're not probably going to see it tomorrow, but she's been ripping. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. MBIX, Unstoppable. I think we're at our sell 2 here, so keep an eye on that. Catalyst. Horizon's back on the track here. Just got a little bit. I mean, this 200-day EMA and this area of resistance is probably going to be rough, but looks good now. That's how GMAP is. Yeah, she's starting to go again. We'll take it. I'd like to see that 42 come sooner than later. Take some cash off the table a little bit here. ISRG, I think, is actually getting kind of close here. Yep. down here, I was loving it. I think there was like several days in a row I was chewing up some ISRG. Tell me why, like, who's coming in here that's gonna, like, move these guys to the side? Give me a break. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, look at this. These guys have money. $1 billion in terms of buyback. Yeah, let's bet against those guys. Yeah. Wow. Hammer and a half. Love it. All right. I'll end it there. Good luck. Stay healthy. I'll see you guys in the morning.